Hey cuties, PeachY here, welcome back to a new video, and in this video we have some exciting Monster High news because, yes, it's apparently Toy Fair right now in New York, and apparently some people that get invited by Mattel are able to go and see the booths for Barbie and Monster High. And so yes, we do have our first look at some of the upcoming new releases like Buried Secrets Series 2, Howliday Skelita for this year. We have real life looks first ever for Nefera's new core doll, Cupid, that kind of looks different as well, new playset, also more, so stay tuned, subscribe, and let's get into it. But before that, we do have some other news to talk about, like the confirmation here that we are once again getting a Pride edition for the comic book series this year, introducing brand new stories, of course, with our two favorite couples, Toralei, Claudine, and Spelden and Valentine. Now, Spelden was actually, fully officially introduced last year in last year's Pride edition comic book. So this is very exciting that we are once again having a Pride edition with our two favorite couples. Although I thought Toralei and Claudine, like, they broke up, but maybe not. Maybe they get back together in this edition. Who knows? But I definitely want to see more between Valentine and Spelden, because they, from what I read anyway, I don't buy that comic books, but from what I saw, they had an adorable little dynamic going on, and they really were just getting started with their relationship, I feel like, right? So let's hope to see more fun stories out of these two couples. Then we had some more first looks here at the coffin for the upcoming Mattel Creations Revealed event happening on March 6th, so next week. That's exciting. And then of course we also had a little sneak peek at what the new character monster might look like. It seems that they have a pink skin tone, and they have like a fringe skirt with like the thick kind of like cord like tassels hanging down from the skirt. That looks very interesting. And also the shoe mold we had seen before. And then we also had a little like newspaper cutout in one of these reels that they shared that kind of like confirms that the monster is based from the from Philippine culture. It's like an urban myth monster where it's like this creature that can like separate itself into two parts basically, and they can fly. It's a very interesting pick for a monster design, so this could be interesting. I'm definitely curious as to what this doll will look like and what their name will be. Let's get into the first looks here from the New York Toy Fair for Monster High things. Now apparently you have to be invited by Mattel to get to actually see these things up close at the Monster High booth, and as far as I know, only two people will really have shared pictures of these items, one of which is their reaction figures on Instagram, and also alozamh. Now I will be showing pictures here from both accounts, and you will be able to see which is which, shared by who, by the username on the post, of course. But yes, just credit to those two people. Again, it's just kind of weird how Mattel, they have to invite you so you can see these pictures, like these dolls up close and take pictures. Yeah, weird. I guess it's so the booths don't get too crowded, which makes sense, but at the same time, like, it's like it sucks because like now like a lot of people cannot actually take pictures. And I also saw that like the Winx Club dolls, they would not allow you to take pictures of them, so that's weird. Anyway, let's get into these first looks here, again shared by both at theyreactionfiguresllc on Instagram and also at alozamh. First up here we have a really nice setup of the brand new boutique playset that is able to fold up and like close. It's very reminiscent of old Barbie Dreamhouse playsets that you could again like fold up and like close, and it's like very practical to take on the go. But this one's obviously for Monster High, and we did also have like the first Monster High School way back when in G1 was also like the same kind of mechanic where you would be able to like fold it up and like close it up all in one go. So that's very exciting that now we have something similar here, but it's a boutique. It's a boutique with two stories, and we have different rooms, and of course it's really nicely displayed with some familiar faces, some ghouls, and of course the new G3 core Nefera doll here is as well right there. And I think she looks great. Maybe the angle and like the perspective makes her forehead look a little bit large, but I'm pretty sure she looks fine in real life, like from other, when you see her in front of you. I'm sure she looks fine. The face screening looks great. The makeup, the hair, the ponytail. Love the two-piece outfit here. It just looks like really nice quality, and I think she looks stunning. Honestly, I can't wait to get her and just to see more pictures. And yes, because I think she's really gorgeous. Like, she actually is stunning. Thankfully, in real life as well. Something which I cannot say about Cupid, because her core doll seems to be going through a rough patch, a rough time, Yes, here we also had our first real life look at the new G3 core Cupid doll here. And I think, she looks a bit different from her stock photos, obviously, but that was hand painted, so not really fair to compare. But here, I think the bangs are just a bit too high, and it just makes her look like she has a really large forehead. But the eyes look fine. The hairstyle, she was supposed to have like a floofy, like curly ponytail, but here it just kind of like flops down. I guess they were not able to figure out how to give her the correct hairstyle that we saw in the stock photos. But at least the outfit looks the same. The caged skirt, right? And then we have the different layers, and then the gold and her shoes. I think she still looks great. The wings look really detailed. So while maybe she doesn't look as we expected, I still think, she's a great doll, and hopefully, the mass-produced like versions will look better, and maybe the forehead won't be so big. I don't know what's happening, but like she's still good. She's still fine. Just maybe not as polished as the stock photos would have us believe. Okay, now this is exciting because these are actually our first look at the brand new Buried Secrets Series 2 dolls, which include Draculaura, Claudine, Frankie, and Toralei. And the first series, as we know, was kind of like a sleepover themed, and the second series instead is more of like a school preppy theme going on. The outfits are still very simple, with them being a one piece. The top and the bottoms are sewn together, as I understand. But here, the face screening, I don't know how, but something changed. They do look a bit pixelated, especially like Claudine. And if you go really close on some of these faces, you can definitely see like they are getting the same treatment like Barbie Fashionistas, where you do see the pixelation a little bit. It's not as bad here, but I still feel like it's more noticeable than with your average, Monster High G3 doll, right? But I do think it's because maybe they are adding more designs on the actual face. I mean, all 4 dolls here have like freckles, blush, they have like little stickers all over their face. And I think it looks really adorable. Don't get me wrong, but I do think it kind of sucks that we, in turn, we have to deal with the pixelation of the faces, that they're not clear, and yeah, so that's what we're doing here. But I think, like for instance, the blush lip, like a subtle gradient. For all of these dolls, like it looks amazing. Draculaura especially, and like Toralei looks amazing with like the purple streaks in her hair, and she also has a side glance which looks amazing. They all 4 of them have like a little plastic tie accessory, and then like I mentioned, it's more like a preppy kind of like school vibe going on. The hair, I am scared to say maybe it's poly. It's very likely polypropylene, as per usual. But I feel like the simplicity here works because they are so schoolgirl themed, and they do have accessories. We can see the shoes here, and the new mold for the handbags, which look really adorable. I think, yeah, they all look really good. There's not many painted details on the shoes or the accessories, except for the purse, which has like a print on the front. But I think it works. I like the headbands. I like the glasses for Toralei. I like the headband for Draculaura. They all come with like Stanley Cup looking holders, beverages. So I think they're adorable, all 4 of them. I think my favorite would have to be Toralei and Draculaura. I just think the blush lip combo looks great. Side glance for Toralei looks great. The stickers, like these stickers, appliques, whatever you want to call them, emoji looking things all over their faces. I think it could be like a lot, but I don't know. I kind of like it, especially on Frankie. It looks great. It's cute. Next up here, we also had a first real life look at the new upcoming Ultimate Secrets Series 6, right? Yes, the Hollywood Mysteries dolls here, including Claudine, Caddy, and Frankie, and I think they all look really great. Claudine has curly hair with some gold tinsel as well. Of course, they all have, matching little torso chain attachments, and also gloves with brand new hand molds that, the color matches the gloves, so it kind of looks like it's one piece. That's really ingenious. And then Caddy, I like the hair for her as well. The gloves, it's all pink, obviously, and she's looking, head on, so that is a new expression for Caddy. I do wonder if the hair for her will be poly, or will it be like a better poly texture. I'm hoping so. And then we have Frankie, and wow, they are adorable. Love this Frankie doll. The expression, the pink lips, and then we also have just the outfit. I think works really well. I don't know, the pose here is telling me. The pose for Frankie is amazing. They did show more of the Scary Sweet Birthday dolls, for the Draculaura, birthday celebration line, but only the Claudine playset here with, of course, the exclusive Claudine doll. But still, she looks great. Maybe I like her even more than the Scoldment Secrets doll, just because I like the hairstyle, the slick back purple. There's no tinsel here, that's great. And then I think I just prefer her makeup overall. And then her outfit is a two-piece with the gold cage skirt, obviously, and the heels. She's simple, but I do think she works overall. And of course, her playset gimmick is that you create cakes and out of Play-Doh or something, like or like kinetic sand. I don't know, it's something, one of those two substances. But overall, this Claudine, really stunning. She definitely reminds me of the hairstyle reminds me actually of School's Out Claudine from, G1 Monster High. But then, of course, the outfit is kind of something new. Although, no, the print of her outfit reminds me of the 13 Wishes Claudine, cheetah print on her bodysuit. So, I love how we're picking up, little references here from these new dolls. Lastly, for G3, we also had our first look at some new upcoming Monster High potion minis here. I give up. I don't even know which series this is anymore. But this is another series where the capsule actually looks like like a crystal ball. So this series includes 6 characters. Of course, Draculaura is one of these characters. Then we have Twyla as well returning, and then also we have Cleo returning. So Draculaura, Twyla, and Cleo, they're all back, but they have new poses. So I do appreciate that we're getting new poses for these characters, because I feel like in a lot of the past series, they were starting to, reuse old poses and just switch up the color scheme a little bit. So I think that's a little bit boring. So at least here they are new poses, and I feel like every time we see new potion minis, I do have to say they look very dynamic. The poses are always so fun, and I feel like the translucent accents on the hair and like certain outfit pieces, like it's really well done. I have to say it's really adorable. It's giving like crystal candy vibes, like it's just giving like candy. It's like vinyl almost looking, and it looks great. But then of course in this series we also have 3 brand new characters, including Deuce, of course. So yes, finally now we have Deuce accompanying Heath and Claude, who have been released in previous series. And then we also have Abby and Jennifer, who are joining the Potion Minis gang. So Abby looks adorable. I love that she's wearing pants, and the hair looks really nice and icy. And then Jennifer, I think Jennifer looks so good. I love the side glance, love the hair, again, translucent a little bit, looking gummy, and her outfit just looks so detailed for what it is, like the tail, so cute. So yeah, adorable. And then lastly, for G1 Monster High, they revealed our first look at the new Howliday Skelita Dia de los Muertos doll, of course, for this year. This is now the 3rd time in a row that they've done one of these dolls, and I feel like every year the design gets a little bit more extravagant, right? The headdress gets bigger, the colors get bolder, the makeup gets louder, and then of course the dress silhouette and the actual fabrics used, they seem to get more expensive, perhaps just better quality and maybe thicker, and they don't look as papery anymore. So I think this new Skelita doll, the headdress, again, it's so grandiose. The makeup, it looks very bold, but still kind of faded in a way. And then the dress, like a really nice silhouette, and we even have what seems to be a nice middle portion with some tassels at the end. I don't know how to explain it, but this looks amazing. It looks really good. I'm not sure if she's my favorite out of the complete Skelita Holiday dolls that we've gotten so far, but she's definitely I feel like the most convoluted, right? She feels like the most complex, I guess, out of the 3 that we've had so far. Which one's your fave, and what do you think of our first look here at new core Nefera doll, Cupid, Disco Ultimate Secrets Series 6 dolls, Bird Secrets Series 2, brand new playset, of course, the Howliday Skelita doll, also sneak peeks at the upcoming March 6th Mattel Creations revealed a new character, Filipina-inspired monster character. But what do you think? Let me know down below. I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and consider becoming a member today to support the channel if you're able to, and of course, so you don't miss out when I post more content like this coming your way and keeping you up to date with all the doll tea you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time. Stay peachy. Kisses.